Hi, boys and girls. Mrs. Freeland here. I want to help you today make our stories just that much better. So, when we were writing, I had 3 pages to my story. I had what happened first when I got on my skis and started skiing, what happened next when I fell down the hill, and then I ended it with how I got up. Now, boys and girls, that's only 3 pages. Sometimes when we tell stories, we really want more details than just 3 pages. So I'm going to suggest that today you use your hand to help you. And every time you tell something new, it's a finger. So, boys and girls, if I were to retell this story about the time I went skiing, I would really want to add some more details and make it more interesting. So we're going to use our hand today to help us think of more details. For the first thing that happened in your story, that's going to be your thumb. And every time you think of something new that happens, it's going to be a new page in your story. And that will help us really expand the middle of our story and make it more of a show it and not just a telling story. And we really want to expand that tiny, small moment to have lots of pages. So even though I started out with a 3-page story, I'm going to show you how I can make it a better story by having more pages. So if I go back to the beginning of my story, okay, I'm going to start off that I got on my winter clothes, I went outside and got my skis on to go cross-country skiing. Next, I swooshed through the orchard, through the trees, swooshing along on my skis, really having fun and sliding smoothly. Do you see how I took that first page and now it's 2 pages of my story? And I give you more information about me sliding through the orchard and what it felt like. Next, I saw a hill. I stood at the top of the hill and thought, should I do this? Then I thought maybe I shouldn't. I might fall down. And I thought, no, I'll be okay. I started down the hill. I went faster and faster. My skis crossed and then I tipped over. I slid the rest of the way down the hill and I dropped my poles and my skis got all tangled up. At the bottom of the hill, I had to put my skis together and scoot up to the top of the hill and get my poles. After that, I decided no more hills for me. Boys and girls, I took my 3-page story and I can turn it into 7 pages now because every time something new happens, it's going to be a new page in your story. All right. So that's what I'd like you to do today. Retell the story you told yesterday or add a new story. And every time something new happens, hold up your fingers. And that's how many pages you're going to have in your story. And then go back and retell it and use your fingers again. And then as you draw your pictures, think about what happened first, next, then the end. So see if you can really have more writing and more pictures about the middle of your story and that small moment tell a lot about it. Like I told more about when I was sliding down the hill. Okay, boys and girls, I'm sure you can do it. I'm excited to see your stories grow, and so is your teacher.